Let me ask you a question. When you wake up at 6 a.m., when you sit in traffic, when you deal with that difficult boss, who are you working for? Are you working for your family? For your future?
Or are you working for the state? In states like California, New York, and Minnesota, the government takes a cut of your labor before you even see it. Then they tax you when you spend it. Then they tax you just for owning a home. And finally, when you die, they tax your children for inheriting what's left. It's a cycle of confiscation.
But in 2025, there are still places in America where you can keep what you kill. There are huge pockets of freedom where the state income tax is zero, where the government runs lean and your bank account stays fat. I have spent weeks analyzing the 2025 Tax Foundation Index and the latest legislative changes, including the massive new tax laws in Washington state and the total repeal of investment taxes in New England. We are ranking the top 10 tax havens in America. We are looking at number 1, state income tax, the big one. Number 2, sales tax, the daily drain. Number 3, property tax, the rent you pay to the government. Number 4, the hidden taxes, estate taxes, capital gains, and insurance costs. Number 1 on this list is a state so tax-friendly, it feels like a different country.
But first, I want to know your pain. Comment below, what is the most ridiculous tax you've ever paid? Was it a rain tax? A bag tax? A car registration fee that cost more than the car? Let me know in the comments. All right, let's save you some money. Coming in at number 10. Number 10, Delaware. We start with the first state, Delaware. Now wait, before you type, but Delaware has an income tax, hear me out. Delaware makes this list for 2 specific groups of people, shoppers and retirees. The tax benefit, the win. No sales tax, that's right, zero, zip. In 2025, with inflation still stinging, this is huge. You buy a $2,000 laptop, you pay $2,000. You buy a $50,000 car, you save thousands compared to neighboring states. Retiree haven. Delaware does not tax Social Security, and for those over 60, they exclude $12,500 of pension and retirement income from taxes. Property taxes, they are incredibly low, averaging just 0.55%. The catch, the trap. Income tax. If you are a high earner still working, Delaware will hit you. The top income tax rate is 6.6% on income over $60,000. That is not cheap. This is why it's number 10. It's a haven for spending money, but not necessarily for earning it.
Number 9, Washington.
At number 9, the state that used to be in our top 5, Washington. This state is a cautionary tale of how fast a tax haven can change. The tax benefit, the win.
No personal income tax. You can earn $100,000 or $10 million in salary, and the state takes 0% of your paycheck. That is a massive benefit for tech workers and high earners.
The catch, the trap. The 2025 wealth tax update. Here is why Washington fell to number 9. As of this year, the new budget signed by Governor Ferguson has increased the capital gains tax to 9.9% on gains over $1 million. Estate tax. Washington has the steepest estate tax rates in the nation, now reaching up to 20% on wealthy estates. Sales tax. To make up for no income tax, the sales tax is brutal, often nearly 10.3% in Seattle. Verdict. Washington is great for earning a salary, but dangerous for selling a business or dying.
Number 8, taxes.
The Lone Star State, Texas. This is the most famous no-income tax state in America. Everyone is moving here. Elon moved here. Rogan moved here.
The tax benefit, the win. No state income tax. It is constitutionally banned. You keep your whole paycheck. Business friendly. The franchise tax is low and the regulations are minimal. The catch, the trap. Property taxes. We warned you in the worst states video, and it's true here too. Texas has some of the highest property taxes in the nation, averaging 1.6% to 1.8%. If you own a $500,000 home, you are paying nearly $9,000 a year in rent to the government, forever. Sales tax. It's high, averaging 8.2%. Verdict, Texas is a tax haven for renters and high-income earners. But for homeowners, it's a wash.
Number 7, Nevada.
Nevada, the Silver State. If you want to live near the action but keep your cash, this is a strong contender. The tax benefit, the win. No state income tax, none. No tax on corporate shares. Nevada is famous for its privacy laws and corporate protection. Property taxes, surprisingly low. The average rate is just 0.50%. That is way lower than Texas. The catch, the trap. Sales tax. The state has to get paid somehow, and they do it through tourists and sales tax. The average sales tax is over 8.23%. Car registration. The government services tax on your vehicle registration is shockingly expensive. Sin taxes. If you drink, smoke, or gamble, you are voluntarily paying the state's bills.
Number 6, Tennessee.
Tennessee. This state has been climbing the charts for years, and as of 2021, it officially became a pure no-income tax state when they fully repealed the Hall tax on interest and dividends.
The tax benefit, the win. No income tax, fully repealed. Your wages, your investments, your pension, all tax-free. Low property taxes, very low, around 0.66%.
The catch, the trap. Sales tax. This is the highest on our list. The average combined sales tax is nearly 9.55%. In some cities, it touches 10%. You are taxed heavily on consumption. If you are a frugalist who saves everything, Tennessee is paradise. If you love to spend, you'll feel it.
Number 5, Florida.
Florida, the heavyweight champion of retirement. There is a reason billionaires move here. The tax benefit, the win. No income tax, constitutionally protected. No estate or inheritance tax. Florida is where you go to pass on your wealth. Property tax, homestead exemption. If you live there full-time, the homestead exemption caps how much your property tax assessment can rise each year. Save Our Homes Act. This is a massive shield against inflation.
The catch, the trap. It's not a tax, it's insurance. Homeowners insurance in Florida has tripled in the last few years. You might save $10,000 in taxes, but pay $12,000 in insurance premiums. It is a private tax you cannot avoid.
Number 4, Alaska.
Alaska. This state doesn't just not tax you, it literally pays you to live there. The tax benefit, the win. No income tax. No state sales tax, though some local cities have small ones. The PFD, Permanent Fund Dividend. Every year, every resident gets a check from the state's oil wealth. In 2024 and 2025, that check has hovered between $1,300 and $3,000 per person. A family of 4 gets paid $10,000 just for existing.
The catch, or the trap, is that property taxes are actually kind of high, 1.04%, because local towns need to fund schools without state sales tax. Cost of living? A gallon of milk is $5. Shipping is expensive. You pay the geography tax every day.
Number 3, New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. This is the biggest mover on our list for 2025. For decades, New Hampshire had a dirty little secret: the interest and dividends tax. They didn't tax wages, but they taxed your investments. The 2025 update, the 2025 win. It is gone. As of January 1, 2025, the IND tax is fully repealed. No sales tax. You walk into a store, the price tag is the price you pay. No earned income tax. New Hampshire is now the only state in the Northeast that is a true tax haven. The catch, the trap. Property taxes are the third highest in the nation, approximately 1.9%. It is a heavy burden for homeowners, but if you are a high net worth renter or investor, New Hampshire is virtually unbeatable.
Number 2, South Dakota.
South Dakota. You might know it from Mount Rushmore, but the super rich know it as the Switzerland of America.
The tax benefit, the win. No income tax. No corporate income tax. Trust laws, South Dakota has the strongest asset protection and dynasty trust laws in the country. This is why trillions of dollars are parked in Sioux Falls banks. Sales tax, it is relatively low, around 4.2% state plus local. The catch, the trap. Property tax, it's moderate, around 1.2%, which is higher than our number one pick. But honestly, there are very few catches here. It is a pure, simple, low-tax state.
Number 1, Wyoming. And the undisputed champion, the state that has topped the Tax Foundation's Business Tax Climate Index for over a decade, Wyoming.
The tax benefit, the win. No individual income tax. No corporate income tax. No gross receipts tax. Sales tax is very low, 4% state, max 6% local. Property tax, incredibly low, with an effective rate of just 0.56%. Gas tax is low. Why it wins? Wyoming doesn't just lack taxes, it lacks the mechanism to tax you. It runs its government on mineral royalties, coal, oil, gas, and a massive sovereign wealth fund. They don't need your money. You can own a $10 million ranch, earn $5 million a year, and pay almost zero to the state of Wyoming. It is the ultimate financial fortress.
The catch, the trap. Wind, lots of wind, and it's empty. But if you want to keep 100% of your harvest, there is no better place on earth.
There you have it, the 2025 roadmap to financial freedom. Whether you choose the sunny beaches of Florida, the mountains of Wyoming, or the shopping haven of Delaware, you have options. You do not have to accept the 13% income tax. You do not have to accept the government being the majority shareholder in your life. Which of these states is your dream? Are you a Florida beach person or a Wyoming mountain person? Vote in the comments below. And if this video helped you save even $1 of your hard-earned money, please smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive, the 10 states with the highest incomes, where to get rich fast. I'm CCE with Stateside Stats. Keep your money, stay free. I'll see you in the next one.